Now let's go to the next function, or we can say functions, because we have three functions here: left, right, and mid. So I'm putting these together because they are mostly used for the same reason. Okay, these formulas will help you to extract parts of a text. For example, here we have these codes, and we want to extract a part of it, for example, only from the left side, or from the right side, or from the middle of it. Let's suppose from the left side we only want 3 characters. Okay, so what we can do is use the left function, and here we have to specify the text, and then we have to specify the number of characters that we want to extract. So here we only want 3 characters. Let's hit the enter key. So yes, we have C18, which is the left 3 characters of our code. Now let's copy this formula and paste it here. Yes. Now let's go to the right function. So in the right function, just like left, the only difference is, just like its name says, it will extract part of the text from the right side. So here we want to extract 4 number characters from the right side. Let's hit the enter key, and as you can see, 1001. Let's copy it and paste it here. So again, this is the same. Now let's go to the next function, which is mid. It will extract the part of the text from the middle of it. So here we have middle of this cell, and the start number should be 5, and then the number of characters that we want to return is 4. So what it does, it will go to this cell, and it will start from the 5th character. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 5th character is 1. So it will start from 1, and then it will return 4 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 characters it will return. Let's hit the enter key. Now you can see that this is the same as the right function, right? So now let's change it a little bit. Let's say 2 characters, and also it should start from the number 4. Let's hit the enter key. Now what it does, it will start from the 4th character, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it will return 2 characters, 1 and 2. So dash and then 1. Let's copy it and paste it here. Yes, -2 and -7. These formulas will be very helpful for you when you have messy data. For example, you have invoice numbers or phone numbers, or any kind of data that is mixed up. So that's when you can use this formula. For example, you have category inside a part of the text. So you want to extract that category from that text and put it inside another column. So you can use these formulas to extract category. The next formula is trim. So what does trim do? Trim removes extra spaces from your text. This is one of those small formulas that looks unimportant, but actually it will save you from a headache. So let's go and see how we can use it. For example, here we have couple, and in this couple, you can see that we have some extra spaces on the right side, right? And then in this other couple, we have some extra spaces on the left side. So with the help of trim function, we can remove those. Now this one is completely without any spaces, and the next one also. Okay, the next function is text. Text is very important when you want to display your value in a certain way or in a certain format. So let's see how we can use that. For example, here we have dates, and we only want to find out the name of the month and display it in 4 characters. Okay, here we have 4M, which means the 4 characters of the month. Now let's hit the enter key. You can see that we have January, right? Now let's suppose that we want only the short name of the month. Okay, so we will remove 1 M here and only add 3 M's, right? Now let's hit the enter key. Now you can see that we have only the short form of the name of the month. Now let's suppose we use text for the formatting of numbers. Let's say here we have 0.256 and we want to format it in percentage in a certain way, like we want 0.0%. So we can use this formula. Let's hit the enter key. Now you can see that we have 25.6%. Now let's suppose that we add another 0 here, and you can see that we have 2 decimal points here. Let's copy it and paste it here. And we have the same formatting for these other numbers. This formula is very important when you want your reports or dashboards to be very clean and to display your outputs in a specific format. Now the last formula is IFERROR. IFERROR will make your work look much more cleaner and much more professional, because sometimes you use calculations in your data analysis and those calculations will return for you some errors. And you don't want to have those errors in your report or in your dashboard. So you can use IFERROR to avoid it. Let's see. Here we have sales and then we have units. Now what we have to do is to find out average per unit, okay? So if we don't use IFERROR, let's see how we can get the results. Let's hit the enter key. We have to divide sales per units to find out average per unit of these sales, okay? So for the first one, 100 divided by 5, we have 20. Let's copy it and paste it here. For the second one, you can see that we have an error. Why? Because we have 80 divided by 0. As we all know, this is very basic mathematics. 80 divided by 0 will give us an error. So that's why we have this error. And the next one, 120 divided by 6 is 20, right? So this is something that we cannot avoid in our calculation, but we can avoid getting an error. So how we can do this? With the help of IFERROR function. Here we will use IFERROR and then we specify something that it should return instead of error. So what we say here, we say that A2 divided by B2. So it will divide A to B. And return the result. If the result is an error, then we have to get 0 instead of it. Let's hit the enter key, copy it, paste it here. And now you can see that instead of this error, we have 0. Now, one important thing, knowing formulas is good, but knowing when to use these formulas is what makes you a data analyst. This is the difference, because a lot of people, they can memorize these formulas and they can use them. But real data analysts, they look at their data set, they understand their problems, and based on those problems, they know which formula they should use and they will use that formula. So my advice to you is do not memorize formulas. Instead, you should use them in real data sets and know exactly where to use them. This is where the progress will happen. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.